I've been out here, like I said. All right, so this year I have 7 fights. Only one of them was with the coach.
Damn, you
Uh,
did it all by yourself?
yeah, because my the coach that I'm with now, the gym was shut down for a little bit because he had some family issues. So he had to get himself together and he opened back up. But before that, my coach, he didn't get his training card, his red card for the so he didn't get it, and I had to pull up to all my fights by myself, and I just had to text the coach who I knew would be there, and I'll be like, "Hey, could you corner me?" And they'll say, "Yeah."
Hands up, everybody, hands up, hands up, stand up, hands up, everybody, stand up. Boxing news from the streets, come first, don't come last. Throw your hands up for DFL Podcast. It's time to tune in to DFL Podcast. Yeah, it's time to tune in to DFL Podcast. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DFL Carter. I'm here with Shamidric, young amateur boxer. He finna here to tell y'all his story. Shamidric, what's up, bro?
What's up with you? How you doing?
What city you from? What state you from?
I'm from Ardmore, Oklahoma.
How was it growing up in Oklahoma, bro? Before we get that far, how old is you right now?
I'm
And how
23,
far do you? 23. What's your record?
9-5.
Amateurs, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just make sure y'all check him out. So you said how was it growing up? You said what part of Oklahoma, bro?
Ardmore, it's southern Oklahoma, so we right here in between Dallas and OKC.
So what was your childhood like growing up there, bro?
For me, it was decent. Like I didn't have to want for nothing and stuff. I wasn't rich or nothing like that, but my mama made sure we was straight. But I just wanted to be in the street life, so I was getting in trouble and stuff when I was 15, 16, all the way to 18. I was in trouble.
Man, it was so crazy, bro. I can relate to that same shit with me, man. I was
Yeah,
I was wilding too. That's why I'm trying to make it right now by doing something positive for the community, bro, and
yes,
something
sir.
positive just period in life. So what like what draw you to the streets? Like what made you intrigued with the streets? Like
It's a lot. It's a lot to go to it, but mainly just cause I wanted to. I'm gonna just break it down to I wanted to feel accepted. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to feel accepted in something, and I wanted to feel like I had a community or a group behind me, but it was never that.
man, see, we most people you from the inner city, right? Like
Yeah,
okay, so yeah, like most people from the inner city, we trying to find our way, and we don't grow up in the best areas, so we don't have a lot of the best examples as far as like people supposed to be guiding us. So it's easy to fall victim to that type of stuff, bro.
yes,
What
sir.
made you like when you start getting into boxing?
Well, I always been around boxing my whole life, or some type of combat sports my whole life. Like I did taekwondo when I was in second grade. When I was a senior in high school, I wrestled. I wasn't no good at wrestling, so I wanted to still compete in something. So that's when I decided to do boxing when I was like 18. But the gym was always either open or shut. Like it was never open consistently. So I just have to watch film and this shadow box. And then when I turned 19, that's when they opened it up long enough for me to train.
So basically, like your first year, you just really trained yourself.
Yeah.
What's the name of the gym you attended?
The gym I'm at now is United Boxing Gym, but the gym I was at before was Gladiators.
Gladiator. What like what drew you to boxing though? Like what made you like yeah, this what I'm gonna do? What was the changing point to like, yeah, I like this feeling of boxing and feel this where I want to be accepted in. What gave you that feeling?
Really, I could only say watch it, just watching the film, watching the fights, because like I said, I wanted to either kickbox or box. But
Okay.
whenever they finally opened the gym long enough for me to train and get good at it, that's when I started like, okay, I could do this. But then they shut it down, and I just kept training.
So your trainer, the first trainer, how was your relationship and like did y'all build a bond? Did he help you in like certain areas in life or being a man, like growing into manhood?
Yeah, yeah. I still talk to my first coach to this day. My other coach, he's old, so he really don't be all the way there, you know what I'm saying? And he boxed as well, so you know what comes with boxing, the brain damage and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of try to talk to him when I can, but he really don't be answering the phone. But my other coach, Luis, I still talk to him today. He still tell me stuff that I need to be working on, and we still have a relationship.
Okay, bro. We finna get spicy. Walk me into your first. When they tell you got an amateur fight, your first amateur fight. When they tell before you start training for it, like when they tell you like you got to fight on this day. What was going through your mind, bro?
Man, it was different for me because I basically did everything myself. My coach,
Okay.
yeah, my coach really didn't. He had kickboxing experience, but he wasn't really a. I don't know how to say it. Like he never really was an official coach. Basically, like he never had. I was his first fighter,
Okay.
so I kept telling him like, Lou, I want to fight. I want to fight, and I wanted to train and stuff, and he was like he was helping me train, but I wasn't getting no fights. So I was like, all right, I gotta do it on myself. So I got my USA boxing card. I found the first event that was closest to me. It was in Arlington, and I signed up for it and I went.
On the ride there, bro. Break the ride there to me. What you listening to? How you feeling? You nervous? Like what's going on?
Yeah, I was super nervous, and most of my fights I listen to gospel music on the way up there.
Okay.
So yeah, I be just trying to make myself as calm as I can.
So like hand wrap. This finna be your bout number. Walking to the ring. What's that feeling? What's them thoughts?
I ain't have no thoughts and I didn't have no legs.
So, what was the result of your first amateur bout?
Yeah, I lost that one bad. It was a UD.
Ooh, okay. So what you
Yeah,
learned from that though?
you gotta. First of all, you can't be too nervous. Second of all, you gotta go. Like me, I always trained as a pro style, so I didn't get started to the third round, and
Okay.
you can't do that in the amateurs. You got to get started that first second of the first round.
Yeah, that point system is crazy. It's a lot different than professional. But
Mhm.
what I can say though, a lot of people, some people in the amateurs don't be good, but when they turn professional, the professional style be a lot better for them. Like the
Mhm.
rules with professional and amateur different, so they do a lot better than they do professionally than they do in amateur. So
Yep.
that first win, bro, bring me to that first win. How you feel getting that first win, bro?
I felt good because I told myself and I talked to God before I fought, and I said if I lose 3 matches in a row, then I'll quit boxing. And so I lost my first one and I won the second one. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay, that second fight, how I go? Break it down. Walking to the ring, you coming off an L. Don't
Yeah.
nobody want an L, especially from the inner city, especially being black. Don't nobody want an L. We all want to be undefeated, bro. Coming
Yeah,
off an L, motivating yourself to get back. What motivated you to keep going after that first L?
because I knew I could do better. I knew that that wasn't like I knew I could do better, man. I just knew. So the second fight, I'm I was I already watched film on the dude and he looked a little choppy, like he didn't look as good as I was or I thought I was. So I watched a lot of his stuff and then I just knew I could beat him. So walking to the ring, I was just ready. The whole way leading up to the fight, I was just ready to fight. And then got in there, I started winning and I started hitting him and I was hitting him hard and I was landing. He wasn't able to hit me as much as he wanted to. So I knew that I was gonna win, but I started doing some showboating and stuff like that just because I was so happy to win.
They like that in the amateur. You know you can't do that, bro.
Uh-uh.
They'll point against you for that. You'll lose the fight just for showboating.
Yup.
So after the first win, what's that ride going back home? You come to tell your people how that feeling. What's that feeling like?
It felt great, man, because it felt like I was doing something that I wanted to do and I was doing it in a good way. And it
Okay, see,
wasn't just like I was just getting beat up or nothing every fight. So I knew that it was like for me.
and so what you told me, bro, for the most part, you really like you got trainers in the gym to go to, but you never really had that one-on-one personal training with somebody really putting a lot of time into you.
At that time, nuh-uh.
So now
Cause
you everything rolling now, you got you a good camp, good team, everything going good.
yeah, and see back in that time when we was coming up in the gym, they would push me to the side a little bit. Like everybody else would get the good sparring, everybody else would get the training, but they just they pushed me to the side. So whenever I got good enough to do it, that's whenever they shut the gym down, and it was just like, dang, bro,
Damn. What you got? 13 amateur fights altogether?
14.
14? Out of them 14 fights, what was your favorite fight? Win or loss? Why?
I'll give you two. My favorite one losing was against this dude named Drayton Robinson. He was an MMA fighter, and it was his first fight. So when I'm coming in there, I was thinking I had the experience on him, which I did, but I didn't realize what he did in MMA is different. He knocked people out in MMA. So that was in the back of my head, but it wasn't at the same time because of my experience. But when he came in there, he hit me hard, and everything he hit me with was hard. But it's my favorite fight because I stood in there, and even though I lost, they ended it in the third round. Even though they ended it, I still fought. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, you realize you could take it. Like shit, if this was, I could take that. Shit,
Yeah. And
okay.
then my favorite win was against this dude named Ish Castillo. We both beat each other. I beat him in the rival tournament in Oklahoma City. He beat me in the Christy Martin tournament in Tulsa. And we fought again in Tulsa and I beat him.
Mm. So the Christy Martin term. You got a chance to meet her?
Yes, sir.
How was it meeting her and talking to her?
It was pretty cool. She's a really nice lady. And knowing her story is crazy as well.
Yeah, for sure. I was watching a documentary on her and she went through a lot, man. I'm
Hmm.
happy stuff turned out for her like it is now.
Yes, sir.
I kind of should have started with this question I'm finna ask now. Who was your favorite boxer, bro, growing up?
Growing up, it was Muhammad Ali. Now it's Larry Holmes.
Now it's Larry Holmes.
Hmm.
What you think about that boy Shakur? You don't like Shakur?
I love Shakur. I don't have nothing bad to say about Shakur Stevenson.
I think he the goat right now. I think he the one right now.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you
I don't
can
have nothing bad to say.
if you could pick my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
I
If
was
you
just saying
could
I ain't
pick
got nothing bad to say.
okay. If you could pick a fighter right now from this area, who you think your style kind of resemble? Like what kind of style you want to have?
That's hard because I watch a lot of boxing, but I could give you like I don't even know, man. I would just say like somebody that's tall that can move, but also that could stand in there. So I don't even know. I like Bud Crawford a lot, but he's not really as tall. So maybe somebody like I say, Larry Holmes, the jab and his movement was crazy.
Yeah, hey, you know what, bro? The thing I'm trying to think now. Watch probably some old Paul Williams might help you out too.
Paul Williams, my uncle just put me onto him as well.
Yeah, Paul. You a taller fighter? How tall are you, bro?
I'm 6'1",
What weight you fighting at?
65.
65. So at 65, most people like kind of tall, right? Or they
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's
You
like
think?
we all about the same height.
I think, bro, when boxing, bro, is the jab to me, bro. Whoever got the best jab, gonna win the fight.
Yes, sir.
Whoever the most patience and got the best jab to me. I don't see. I ain't never been in the ring and fought. I done sparred. I done been to the gym, but I never had an official match. But like to me, it just seemed like whoever got the better jab and whoever the most calm and they win the fight, bro. Don't waste the energy sitting in the pocket and waiting. So I watch a lot of Shakur. I watch a lot of Floyd. I can't lie. I watch a lot of Floyd, bro. Like study Floyd, his foot movements and stuff like that. That's kind of some advice I can give you, bro. When you watching the fighters, like pay attention to their foot movement, man. I don't want
Yes,
to tell
sir.
Shakur secrets, but I'm finna tell you. I tell you, if you ever pay attention to Shakur feet, whenever a fighter take a step forward, to get in range, he take 2 steps back. If they
Yep.
take 2 steps forward, he take 4 steps back. So he always keeping them out of distance. So if he not looking to land a punch, he keeping them out of distance. When he looking to land something, that's when he get in distance. He get his and get them right. He get right out of distance again, so they can't get it back. It ain't really people be thinking it's the movement up here, but it's the feet. Every time somebody edge up, I pay attention. They take 1 step, Sakura go back 2. So okay.
Got you.
But I don't know, man. I just be trying to pick it out and find little ways and to help other people though. I got another question for you though, brother. What keep you mentally strong? You 9 to 5. A lot of people would have quit. 9 to 5 is people that don't understand boxing. Most casual people would think that's a bad record, but in the amateur, that's a lot of learning. So you being 9 to 5, you being 9 to 5, what keep you going, bro?
Man, two things. One, I believe in Jesus, first of all. You know, that's over everything. And for two, training, 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 and training. I've been out here, like I said. All right, so this year I have 7 fights. Only one of them was with the coach.
Damn, you
Eh,
did it all by yourself?
yeah, because my the coach that I'm with now, the gym was shut down for a little bit because he had some family issues. So he had to get himself together and he opened back up. But before that, my coach, he didn't get his training card, his red card for the so he didn't get it, and I had to pull up to all my fights by myself, and I just had to text the coach who I knew would be there, and I'll be like, "Hey, could you corner me?" And they'll say,
Damn,
"Yeah." So 6 of my fights this year, I did all by myself,
you
and
grinding, bro. You
hmm
grinding.
and it's like you got to be thinking ahead of time. I use all my fights as sparring for the pros, so because I want to be a world champion.
That was getting into my next question. Hold on, you sped it up a little bit. Before you leave the amateurs, what's your goal in the amateurs before you leave? Like, is it a tournament you want to win? Is it an achievement that you want? Like, what's your goal for the amateurs?
To win nationals at least 2 times. If not that, at least get a state golden glove. Like that's the least I gotta do is get a state golden glove. But I want to go to nationals 2 times and win.
So, like, how long do you think, or how many more years do you think before it's time for you to make your pro debut?
I say another 3 to 4 years, but it all just depends on how I'm looking.
You ain't never thought about like getting out and going to like a different city somewhere like Philly or somewhere Michigan, somewhere with a lot of boxing. Get you some good training, some good coaches, something like that, bro.
I think about it often. I do,
That
but
might
it's just
to me that's
I
it sounds like you got the drive, you wanna fight, you wanna work. It just you need a solid team behind you, bro.
yeah, and I want to stay loyal with my coach. That's a one reason I didn't leave Louis for the longest because I didn't want to join no other coach because it's just a loyalty thing. But at the same time, you know,
This is man, this is a grueling sport. You wanna be fully prepared at all times, brother.
hmm yes, sir.
So it ain't no hard feeling if somebody else can show you something. He should respect it. Like, hey man, they over here helping me get a little more prepared. It's all love here, but just cause I started with you don't mean I gotta finish with you. You know, it ain't no hard feelings.
Yes, sir.
What's your professional goals?
Professional goals is to I always say to win the world championship, but if I'm being realistic, at least challenge, you know. But I do want to win the world championship for sure.
I got a question for you, bro. This question right here, a lot of people be having different responses to. How you feel about like smaller sanctioning belts, like belts that's not really a WBO, WBC, like the smaller belts? How you feel about them belts?
Well, you need those belts to get there, so you know what I'm saying? I always say there ain't no shortcuts in boxing. So whatever I can do to get to the next level, I need to do that, whether it's like they call it the NABF, any of those smaller belts,
Yeah.
if you can get it, go get it, you know what I'm saying? If you get that opportunity, go get it.
I feel like, man, this is my take on it. Boxing, it's a big sport, just like basketball and any of that. It's gonna be certain fighters that's elite that people pay attention to, but it's so many fighters that people don't know. Man, this for me to you, bro. If you was to even win a state belt, bro, be proud of yourself, man.
Yes, sir.
It's people, a lot of people in the world that want to do it that they never got in a ring before. So if you able to even win a state belt, a local belt, or a smaller section of belt, don't never let nobody tell you that belt don't mean something because it's still a professional belt, bro. Period.
Straight up.
Got one more question for you, bro. And then we out here. You got any questions for me?
How does the weather up there?
Man, the weather fucked up right now. I'm in Kentucky. And the weather is snowing and it's bad right now. How the weather
Yeah.
is? It's good on there, in Alabama.
I'm in Oklahoma, but
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oklahoma. Yeah, my bad,
Yeah,
bro.
we ain't getting no snow. I ain't a fan of snow.
Who's some fighters out of Oklahoma that I might know?
You should know Alan Green.
Okay.
We have Maurice Williams. We have these are like the older pros as well. We have
Okay.
Eric Fields. He's from my city. Uh he won nationals 2 times, and he only boxed for a year.
Hey
So
man.
that's why I want to win it 2 times. We got We have Tommy Morrison's from Oklahoma.
Okay, okay.
It's a lot of good pros, man. And
I
now
grew up.
now this generation that's coming up, it's a lot of good pros. You have Eric Valencia, this dude named Carlos Lewis, Angel Davis, and they probably gonna. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I can't even think of all of them, but it's a lot. Cold pros too.
How you feel about the professional matchmaking? Like as far as like most fighters, they fighting like fighters with losing records. They first couple fights. How you feel about that?
It goes both ways. It just depends on what kind of route you want to take as a pro. When I play fight night, the coach on there, he always say we ain't taking no easy fights. So you may have a coach like that, and then you may have a coach who wants you to take these fights because he know that you need to develop in certain uh
Right.
areas. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about it too. I feel like man, everybody got their own pace they should move at. Even if, because as a professional, you still learning every fight. I feel like some fighters get rushed. Just because he good don't mean throw him in there with the elite when he first started. Let him build himself up. Let him build his confidence. Give him fighters that he can beat or different styles that might be a little difficult, but you know he can overcome it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I
Because there's
I don't.
pros out there that's got a bad record, but it's because they face straight cold dudes. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Now you get Ned. Now you get to my point. It might be if he might be 8-5, but he'd beat somebody that's 3-0. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? So yeah, I respect the journeyman, bro. A lot of them taking short notice fights, but a lot of them really can fight and be tough. Really can fight if they had enough time to prepare for camp, so they had the right people and they took easy fights. A lot of them would be undefeated, bro.
that's why I think that any fan of boxing, if you're a fan of any sport, you need to go do it.
Yup,
You need, like, if you're a fan of boxing, you need to go spar somebody to see what it's
yup.
like before you
Man,
just start talking.
look, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I didn't realize that boxing was that intense until I sparred, bro. It's like, man, every muscle, your toes, your legs, your arms, and then by the time you realize you tired, it's the middle of the round. It's still you still gotta finish.
Yep,
That's why you know what you. A lot of people don't know that feeling. You dead tired. You still got 2 rounds to go, and you in the middle of the second round.
yep. And boxing shape is different than fighting shape. It's just a
Man,
different shape.
man. So I know, bro. That's why I give a lot of fighters. Anybody that get in that ring, I respect them. Any record, I respect it. Cause even if somebody did lost, that's not to say you ain't just cause you ain't the hometown favorite. People lose because of that. They got A side and B side. People might have lost the fight really on the cards, but I gotta ask you this, bro. Since I got you here, I'm asking everybody this. How you feel about the Tank Roach? Who did you have winning?
Lamont Roach won,
Yes,
man.
sir. Okay.
It's not
You
no
know
debate.
boxing. You know boxing. You know boxing.
And I'm a
Okay.
Tank fan, but I knew Lamont Roach before he fought Tank.
Me
And
too.
and it was I found out about him. I want to say it was this Irish dude, McCrory.
Yeah, he stopped him on Pro Box. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
With a body shot or something like that, wasn't it?
hmm that's when
Yeah.
I found out about Lamont Roach. And because I watch a lot of Pro Box, whenever it comes up, I'm on it. So
Me too.
I was listening to him talk in the interviews and stuff, and then I seen that he was gonna fight Tank, and I was like, it's gonna be a tough one. And then people were saying we never asked for this fight, but Lamont gave it to him though.
Man, you know what, bro? That's boxing in general, bro. I noticed that even with my podcast, bro, people will run a showbiz or Mill City, and all they predictions be wrong. But I drop a fire parlay with all the right picks online and get 30, 40 views on my shit, bro. Like it's crazy,
Hey,
bro.
like I said earlier, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. It just takes time and consistency.
Yes, sir.
You know what
That's
I'm
why,
saying?
man. You my first interview. I appreciate you, man.
I
That's
appreciate
that
you.
that's solid. All right, I got before we get out of here, bro. Is there any advice you would give a younger somebody that's younger want to get into boxing, or somebody that's even older that want to start?
The best advice I could give is to discipline yourself mentally and physically. So that means when you need to run, go run. You know what I'm saying? And you can't take no shortcuts. I tell myself that every day. So whatever you need to do, you gotta do it, even if you don't want to. Like the other day, I had to go move my stuff out of my house, and then I went straight to the gym, and I didn't even want to because I was tired. And my coach gonna get on me when he hear me. I said I was tired, but I'm gonna have to do them push-ups. But yeah, I had to go straight to the gym. because it was either me go to the gym or go home and play the game. And which one is gonna feed me?
No cap. No cap. Man, hey, I like your mindset, bro. I'm gonna be looking out for you, man.
Already, bro. I'm gonna send you some of my fights too.
Do you got a fight schedule that you want to shout out and let people know before we get off here?
Not yet, but this dude named Ronald Sango know I need that rematch.
Stop him. I'm supporting you. Stop him. Man, it's all love, bro.
Already, bro.
I'm finna get out of here, man. I support you, bro. I wish you the best, and maybe we can do this again sometime, bro. Just hit me up. We can
For
hop on here
sure.
whenever, man.
Bet that.
Yes, sir. Stay focused, gang. It's love.
Already.
Hands up, hands up, everybody, hands up, hands up, stand up, hands up, everybody, stand up. Boxing news from the streets come first, don't come last. Throw your hands up for DFL.